good. Yeah, putting your webcam where it's pointed at your face if you want to stream. That tends to be helpful. Okay. Let's, hang on just a sec. Just a sec. My Steam controller is acting funny. So we're going to give it a restart here. There we go. There was a firmware update for the Steam controller last night, and I was sort of hoping it would fix that, but I guess it hasn't. But, I mean, now that I know what to look for, it's easy enough to deal with. Just, if it's acting funny, if it's the thumbstick's acting kind of twitchy, just reset it, and it's fine. So we'll let this go. And hit that button, and hey, there we go, we're back in XCOM. We're gonna start a new playthrough. We're gonna try to avoid the mistakes of the past. And we're starting early this morning because I woke up early, and, well, why the hell not? And that means we can have a long stream this morning. Maybe make some progress instead of just, well, derp, there's the first mission again, so, see you tomorrow, derp. Which is how I'd sound, if that's what I did. So, okay, we got, speaking of which, I went ahead, here we got little Karibo, who's in our squad. I went ahead and knocked out the tutorial again yesterday. Yeah. Load. There we go. Cause that gets you Jane Kelly, who I definitely want back on my squad again, but figured it wouldn't exactly be the funnest thing to watch. I see on my Twitch window, which I should probably go ahead and drop a refresh on while I'm thinking of it, so that I can make sure that my stream configuration's all good. But I see from that they've added a feature called Chat Replay, which I'm not sure I see the appeal of. I think that's a terrible game, morally repugnant, and I don't know why anybody would want to chat about it, but hey, there it is. Alright, so we got Jane Kelly, we got Liara Tassoni, the Shadow Broker, we got Rex, or Erdnot Krogan Rex, and we got Martin Lil Karibo Billany on our squad today. Alright. So, we're back to the first mission. We're back with all rookies except for Jane Kelly, who's a ranger, and we're going to try to suck less this time, as opposed to the last playthrough, which ended Tuesday, with a shameful and ignoble defeat at the hands of the alien swarms. So let's try and not let that happen again, if we can possibly avoid it. Alright, but, okay, that's right, we're still in concealment, which means, what the hell, let's just get right up into the shit here. 'Cause we can, so why wouldn't we? I am in terrible pain today, because I joined a gym. So you know how C-3PO has those little dealies that, I don't know if you can see here. Those little dealies that run between his forearm and his bicep? I feel like I've got those, like I can't quite straighten out my arms, because I was lifting too many things. Alright, let's get back to the game. Yeah, that was, boy, it's rough going back to the gym after you've been away for a while. You start lifting things, it's like, no, I swear I can do more than this, though. I swear to God, I'm better than this. No, you were better than this 2 years ago, which is the last time you were going to the gym regularly and lifting seriously, and then you let that slip, you lazy motherfucker, so now it's time to build it back up again. But, anyway, let's drop Rex back here, I guess. Kinda get everybody behind some trees and shit. I guess I can... I don't know. Guess I'll stick her right here.
Moving out.
Alright. Alien activity. Let's see what's gonna happen. I guess streaming at the same time every morning must be, must have been working, because I'm used to seeing somebody in the chat by this point, and I'm not, because I'm streaming an hour early. More than an hour early, I think. But that's good. Let's get a good old marathon session up here. Let's game like I was still in high school and hadn't gotten laid yet. Let's do it up right or wrong. No, gaming like that would mean that it's 3 in the morning instead of and I was still up as opposed to 5 in the morning and I just woke up. Okay, so this all right. That's where the aliens are. That's where I'm gonna get detected. So let's see if we can get some Overwatch going.
On the move.
Because they might be up on me next turn.
On Overwatch.
So if I can get my... yeah. Oh, does this tree not actually give me cover? It looks like it should, but it's not. Huh. That's a bummer. What about Liara? Oh, I can bring her around here. Yeah, that seems like a good place for her to be. Oh!
The Advent officers
we do have the loading crew in the chat.
Not sure whether it's up to training or
He rightly
Commander, we have a chance to do some serious...
rightly points out that there we go. There we go. Yeah. the chat replay thing was in the way, which is why I couldn't see him. He says 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10-kilometer run every single day. Man, you must be in good shape if you're doing all that. Must be in better shape than me. Alright, yeah. Okay, so... we got... alright, we got aliens up there. I could break concealment with Liara. This turn... why is that not giving me cover? That's weird. Yeah, okay, well... yeah, I've got that ticking clock, and I don't like that, but I also... you know, I want to smoke fools safely. So I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm gonna move... man, what about Rex here? Where can he get to? Okay, so yeah, let's move Rex up here.
Got it covered.
And yeah, let's try and get everybody into some better positions before I break concealment here. If I move, let's see, what are the... yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. Kind of start to get that flank on. Oh, Loading Crew says, was quoting One Punch Man. Okay. I watched the first episode of that, and I know people love that show. I was kind of bored. I don't know, I was kind of bored. So I don't know, maybe it gets better. But it wasn't doing anything for me. Okay, alright, so we got these guys. They moved over in this direction, so... what's gonna be the way to wreck their shit? And the answer is... the answer is I probably can't wreck their shit as much as I'd like, but we'll do what we can here. Yeah, wow. They're way over there, away from the rest of my squad, and I don't want to burn a whole nother turn getting into position. Damn ticking clock. Well, you know what? It does mean that Liara can get into full cover before unloading some whoop-ass on them, so... and you know what? You never know. You never know. Sometimes they break in a certain way, and you wind up being able to do more than you think you can, so you never know. This might work out. Alright, looks like... well, Rex can get right there. Ooh, that's gonna... oh, okay, that can just barely keep him in cover. Where can little Karibo get to? And the answer is no place that great. Okay. Okay, so if we move Kelly, I guess right there? Yeah, okay, I'm thinking move Rex right here.
Position confirmed.
Get him into Overwatch. Move Martin right here.
Headed there now.
I don't know, I'd kind of rather Like, this is probably going to be a better place to take a shot from. I could have put him in full cover behind this car, but then he's so far away from the action anyway, then the full cover is kind of wasted, isn't it? Alright, let's, move her right here, I guess.
Orders confirmed.
I don't know, she and Rex are bunched up a little close together, but I don't think these dudes have grenades, so I think I should be okay. Liara is the one who's going to be kind of up in the shit here, but she's got full cover. So, okay, let's break concealment. Let's see what we can make happen. Smoke these fools! Oh, Liara! Liara, bad start. Bad start, Liara.
We're busted.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. We gotta do better than this, Liara!
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience is unpredictable.
Ah, yeah! That's my boy! That's my boy, Rex Krogan. Okay, so Rex is marked. That's okay. That's alright. Because that is a miss, right? It popped up the little red flag like it was a miss, but it didn't actually say miss, but... I guess I'd know if you were hurt. Oh, that's another miss. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. We need to do better, guys. Need to follow Rex's shining example of ass-kicking. Oh! Okay, never mind. Cancel that. Cancel that. Do not follow Rex's example of dying. Please do not do that. Okay, Liara's panicking. Alright, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, we can do this. We can handle this. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, we got Martin. He can move. If he moves right here, he'll be in full cover. Or he could move all the way over here. We got...
Rangers are uniquely equipped.
Yeah, I
for
know.
close
I know what
combat.
melee
In
is.
the right situation, it can prove highly effective.
But I don't think melee... Yeah, moving her into melee range would be a bad move. TM. Ooh, pardon me. Okay. Well, yeah, I think the thing to do is going to be to move Martin right here, get him into that full cover, should give him a decent shot at this motherfucker.
We've got the objective in sight.
Yes, we do,
Okay.
you British
We should be able
bastard.
to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Alright, but meanwhile, we got aliens to kill. 72%, 40 to crit. I like that. Come on, Martin. Let's do it. Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Okay, new rule, new mentor for everyone. Everybody follow Martin's example. Just like we did back in the day when we all ripped off his idea and made a bridge series. Let's that's the new law. That's the new shit. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Alright. Getting that full cover, get that Overwatch going. Let's kill some aliens. We got that officer back there. Yeah, come on, bring your shit. Bring your shit. Shotgun in your face. No! Jane! We talked about this. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Damn it! He had full cover! Martin! Learn to dodge. Okay, alright. That's okay. We can... let's see. Alright, so Jane Kelly... Yeah, Liara is the one who needs the promotion the most right now. So, let's put her... Yeah, let's put her right here. So she's still got that... Well, I was about to say, let's put her right here, get her that full cover, but realistically, does it matter? Because if... That guy's not gonna survive anyway, right? So I might as well just move... Well, I do want to stay in some kind of cover, just in case there are other aliens around. Let's keep it safe. So yeah, let's move her right here. A little bit closer, a little bit clearer shot. Let's see if she can get that kill. If not, no big deal. Boom! Officer down. See, look at that. You panicked, you freaked out, but you pulled it together, and you're gonna get promotion for it. Because that's how we do here. You do good work for me, and I promote you. Okay, alright. So, should have plenty of time to get up to where that thing is. Let's just... Where can... Yeah, let's move Martin right up here. Keep him in full cover.
Moving out.
Get an overwatch going, get some covering fire. Oh, look, and look, see? See? I played it conservative, I played it safe, and I was rewarded, because if I double-timed up to the objective, I would have been so fucked. So, alright, good day. Good day already. Haha. Alright, 50 to hit the officer, or 28 to hit? Seriously? Alright, let's, what if we chuck a frag grenade at these joiks? I don't think we can get... No, we cannot get both of them. We can't hit the one that we can insta-kill without blowing up the objective, so that's no good. But we can hurt the officer and we can shred his cover, although... Yeah, Jane's too far away. She can't... she's not going to be able to do much of anything, is she? Yucko. Yeah, I mean, I could double-time her up, but... Probably better to keep her back here, keep her in the full cover. If I can get a shot, then hey, great, 18% or 16%. Well, we all know which way that's going to break, but... You know what? No reason not to take the shot. Sometimes you get lucky, this time we didn't. That's okay. You take the shots you have, not the ones you wish you had. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. Do we take the guaranteed 3 damage, or... Well, I mean, that's a coin flip, and it's not gonna kill him either way. So, yeah, let's take the guaranteed 3. And... You know, hindsight being 20/20, that was dumb. I should have smoked his cover first before shooting at him. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, look at that. I got 4 damage, so... That's, you know, he should be gone next turn. Easily enough. Should be, being the operative word. If RNGesus is with us. Okay, she's marked, but she's way back there, and she's in full cover. So yeah, even with that mark, you can't hit shit. You know you can't hit shit. Why are you trying to hit my shit when you know you can't? It's a foolish maneuver. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. That's right. Alright. Alright, yes.
Commander, we're running out of time here.
Okay, shut up,
If we
Central.
don't
I know what I'm doing.
stabilize the converter
I know what I'm
system, I don't
doing!
think anybody's
Central!
going home today.
Don't second-guess my shit, Central! Alright. I don't suppose she can slash him from down here. No, she cannot. Uh-huh. Well, there is no reason that both of these guys should not die this turn. No reason whatsoever that that should not be an attainable goal. Huh. If I move her... She's still got that grenade. Actually, you know what? Liara's still got a grenade. I wonder if I move her right here... no, that's a bad... Yeah, and she's not going to be able to throw a grenade far enough from back there. Damn. Okay. No, Liara's no good to me right now. Okay, well... Yeah, I've got too few turns on the clock to play this safe. I'm thinking I move... Because he's pretty much a guaranteed kill if I get Kelly up here and slash him. So I figure I do that. I move Martin up and assault rifle this guy in the face from point blank. And yeah, I think that's my play. It's not ideal, but it's what I've got to work with.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
That's an 84. 48? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He's right there. He's right there. He's not in cover. Oh, fuck you, 48. That is bullshit. Well, that might alter things a bit. What else can I do? I mean, I could move her... Oh, god damn it. God damn it! Seriously, 48 from right there! Alright.
Still moving.
Oh, she... Wait. Hold on, what just happened? She can slash him from there? Hold on. Thought I saw... Oh, no, I guess I was imagining things. Oh, yeah, yeah! She totally can slash him from right there. What the fuck? Oh, wait, what? No. Hold on. Slash... Yeah, slash his ass. Slash his ass! I'm Sean Connery, and I like to slash asses. Alright.
No longer a threat.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, this is already going bad.
Although they bear
God
some
damn it.
resemblance to the invasion, their genetic structure now includes
Seriously? Oh.
they are stronger than ever.
How is this...
With an even greater
Okay.
psionic potential.
Okay. You know what? No. No. I mean, look. I'm against save scumming on general principle. But I'm about to get fucked here, and if I get total party wiped, that's... I mean, that's a reload, another new playthrough already anyway. So fuck it. We're gonna go back to my last hard save. We're gonna start this mission over. We're gonna assume that I just got total party killed and did the tutorial over and just started the whole thing again. Because this is... this fucking game, man. I suppose I could drop it down to rookie difficulty. I suppose I could do this, but I really don't want to. I enjoy a challenge, you know what I mean? I do. I really do. I do. I know it doesn't sound like I do right now when things are going bad for me, but I do. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Let's... Okay.
Got it. Moving.
Switch things up here. Send Secret of the Kells over that way. Send Rex down the center. Okay, well, you know what? This is why I woke up early, because I wanted to get a good start to this playthrough. I wanted to make it happen. Because that is the thing about XCOM. Is that it's one of those games where if you get a strong start, you can really let that momentum carry you. But if you get off to a weak start, then it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. So, sometimes, you know, I think of it as like a roguelike, almost, you know? Where it's not about winning, it's about seeing how far your playthrough will take you. Until eventually, unlike most roguelikes, you hit that playthrough where it's like, oh no, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that's gonna carry me as far as I want to go. But anyway. Alright. So, we're probably starting to get in range of aliens, but I don't know. I'm still sort of like getting a feel for the rhythm of this game, because in Enemy Unknown / Within, you never wanted to double time if you could help it. Like, the only time you wanted to use that dash is when you knew that you were so far behind your squad and you'd already scouted out everything in between you and there. Whereas in this one, it seems like a lot of the time it really is in your best interests in the first couple of turns before you're within detection range. Oh, I see. That's not detection range. That's ow, fire is gonna hurt me range. Oh, okay. That's different then. But anyway, regardless, yeah, it seems like it's a lot more advantageous to do a little double time dashing in the first couple of turns. So I think I'm gonna try that out for a bit. Okay, and
The
yep,
Advent
here are these
officers
guys.
seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to
That's my
jump
coffee.
into training
Okay,
or
I finished my
stricter
coffee.
mind
I got my
control.
water.
Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before
All right.
jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's double time our folks up in that general direction, and yeah, just see if we can get a more advantageous sort of positioning situation happening here. Okay, so I can get her that far. I can get Rex, not quite that far. I can get Jane Kelly's. Oh yeah, she can get up that far too. So okay, yeah, let's put Kelly right here. Should have put her right here. Let's put her right here.
Solid copy.
Solid copy indeed. All copies should be solid. Alright, let's put Liara behind this tree. There we
Get
go.
it done.
There we go. And Rex. What do we do with a problem like Rex? I think we put him right here. It could be right here. Nah, let's put him right here. It's not the best spot, cover-wise, but theoretically, I shouldn't be breaking concealment until next turn anyway. Yeah, because these guys are gonna go around this way. So it seems like whichever way they're facing when you reveal them is most likely the way they're gonna patrol. So I should probably start kind of trying to use that knowledge to my advantage. Let's see. Okay, so once again, probably gonna want to break cover with Liara. So I can move Kelly up here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way to do it. That's about as close as I can get. Actually, she might be the one to break cover. Let's see what her hits are like. 74%. Okay. Whereas Liara's are 68 and 67. So yeah. Ooh, I could move Liara all the way over here. Nah. Let's keep her in that good cover. But I can move Rex right here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And what's that do for him? 67, 66. Okay. So yeah, I'll put him in Overwatch. Put Liara in Overwatch. And let's see. It seems unlikely that Martin's gonna get a good shot from way back here, but
Moving on target.
it's the only good cover he can get to and still get into Overwatch position, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, yes, we know about this. We know that this is a thing. You can shut up now, Central. Okay, we'll put you in Overwatch. Alright! Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Alright, let's go for the higher percent hit and the one that might be a one-hit kill. Let's make this happen. Come on! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Jane! We talked about this, Jane. Gotta do better than this, Jane.
They're onto us.
We've gotta suck less, Jane. That's all. Not asking for much. Just asking for you to suck less, Jane.
They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience
Okay. Good ambush. Look at that. Promotions all around. We smoked some fools. Everybody's still in a pretty good cover type position situation here. Let's, yeah, okay. This is already going way better. Okay. Alright. Let's move Martin up here.
on target position now.
Getting that good cover with respect to... Because we know there's an officer up in this general area. So we want to make sure that we're covered with respect to him. And that's not going to be the easiest thing to do, because getting into good cover here... I mean, there's just not much good cover to go around, is what that comes down to. Where can we get folks to? We can get her... Okay, we can get way up here with her. Actually, ooh, yeah, we can get right up here with her. I like that option. I like that idea. Let's make that happen. Alright. We're in that good cover. And yeah, these guys are... Well. Move Rex right here. It's only half cover, which is not the greatest, but it's what we've got to deal with. And yeah, there's just not any good place to stick Liara right now. So, let's run and gun her up. Well, not run and gun, let's run her up and yeah, just get behind this tree. Get that good cover on. Okay, and then yeah, let's let the aliens take their moves. Yeah! Smoke that fool! Oh, look at that! 5 damage! Nice! Nice!
I've got eyes on an advent position.
Nice! Dropped him! Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we got some loot. Some loot over there we might be able to get to. Now, if we can. If we can't, that's alright too. It's alright too. Because unlike last time, we really don't need to rush. We can play it cool, we can play it safe. Let's see. Yeah, looks like Martin's our MVP. Most likely to fuck shit up.
Copy. Moving on target.
56% to hit. Yeah, you know what? It's a miss, that's okay. Because you know what? He's in that good cover.
Failed to connect.
He's in a good spot.
My ammo's running low.
Yeah, these other folks probably not going to have nearly as good a shot, but I mean, unless no, she can't quite get into slash position. That's okay. That's all right. The more important thing is to get well, let's see. Is that alright, that's cover, but you can't quite get to it. Okay. Ooh, she can get behind this tree, though. Yeah, let's do that.
Understood.
Let's make that happen. See if she can get a shot off from there. Hey, it's another coin flip. I'll take a coin flip. I'll flip a coin with you. And see, look at that! Look at that! Smoke that fool, too. Nice.
Enemy down.
Nice, nice, nice. I love it.
Running dry on ammo.
I love it. It's beautiful. It's a good thing. And... okay, so let's move Liara up here. Kind of get some eyes over here, get some covering fire over here. And now we got Rex. And not much to be done with Rex. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess, you know what, since we've got some covering fire for him, let's go ahead and double time him up. Get him in that full cover. And there we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, we got another little bunch of aliens.
Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Oh, come on, Liara, come on, let's do it. Nice. Oh, she dropped him too. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay, we've still got 4. Is it 4 turns or 3 turns? Does it count down after your turn or before? I don't know. But we've got some number of turns left. Okay. Okay, what's Captain Sectoid doing here? Is he gonna res this dude? Yep, he's doing a res. That's okay. That's fine, that's fine. Because you know what? If he's gonna res a fool,
The aliens have found a way to mind control.
we want it to be while he's... The last thing you want is to have the zombie in between you and the sectoid. Seems like you really want the sectoid to be front and center so you can just wreck his shit. And then that'll drop the zombie too.
If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. And, oh, nice. Beautiful. Okay, so we can get Martin right up here. Right up, front and center. We can hack that converter, take care of that, and I'm not sure if we can do that and get a shot off on the same turn, but...
Okay.
But regardless, he'll still be in full cover, which will put us in a good position for later, so yep. Let's, hacktify this.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Doesn't hurt to check if, you know, I can stop it from murdering us all. Okay, oh wow! 5% chance of permanently increasing his hack stat. That's cool. I mean, it's not a large chance, but that's a permanent increase. That's awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Begin that hack. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Yeah, that's a nat 20, bitches! I love it.
Package in tow. Well done. Readings are returning to normal.
Okay, so that did eat up his turn.
Firebrand is
We
en
can't
route, but I will
get a
begin
shot off
tests.
this same turn, so that's,
Eliminate all remaining
you know, that
hostiles
would have
in
been
the area
nice.
before
But
evac.
let's see. 66% to hit the zombie. We got. Okay. I'm thinking. Let's see. What can Kells make happen? And the answer is not much. He's still too far back. Honestly, I'm thinking the best thing to do might be to just double time up to this corpse, grab some loot, and then have her in position for next time.
Moving.
We got Cyber Rice Blood in the chat. Good morning, good morning. You didn't miss much. We started early. Oh, look at that. We got a scope. We got a repeater. And we got a mobility sim. Nice. Okay, I love it. Beautiful.
Got the goods.
All right. Yeah, we had a real bad first mission on our new playthrough. So then we restarted cuz it seemed like the thing to do. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. All right. What can we do with her? What can we do with her? It sort of seems like, well, what's her frag potential from back there? And the answer is not good enough. We're gonna have to move her up. I don't know. This seems like sort of a tenuous position right here. But I mean, it's not like there's any full cover elements. Let's for her to move to. So yeah, let's move her right. Well, I don't know. Hiding behind cars. Speaking of tenuous positions, they can tend to explode when things go bad. So, I mean, I could move her over here. That's kind of far away from the shit. Yeah. Let's just move her right up. Move her right up, front and center. Make it happen, Captain. Okay, can I get... I can't quite get both of these guys with one grenade. It's too bad. That would have been nice. But the main thing is, let's hurt the sectoid and let's shred his cover. Boom. Unfortunately... he's still in full cover there. Damn, damn, damn. That did not help like I'd hoped it would. I did some damage, which is never a bad thing, but... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what's 66? Still only a 30% to hit. That's a bummer. Alright, well, in that case, let's, move him up too. I mean, full cover is all fine and dandy, but you gotta be able to make your shots, you know? Okay, we got a 68% to... Jeez, that only gave him an extra... Huh, well... Let's take a look at his grenade potentials here. I don't suppose you could hit both of these guys with one. And the answer is no, he cannot. So... It's unlikely... Yeah, unlikely that I'll be able to kill the sectoid this turn. I'd have to hit on a 36%, and I'd have to get a perfect damage roll. It's more likely that I might be able to kill this fool, so... Let's do what we can here. And it turns out we can't do that either, so that's ass and a half. But, you know, you do what you can. You do what you can, because that's all you can do. Alright, what's you doing with your mindy powers? Are you mind controlling him? Are you... Yep, he's mind controlled. That's okay. That's okay. We can handle that. Okay. Ooh, and that's a miss! That's a miss on Liara. Excellent. Now the question is, yeah, what can this zombie do? I don't think he can get into attacking position. I don't think so. And I'm gonna hope that's correct. And I'm gonna hope that's accurate. And yes, it turns out it is. Praise RNGesus. Okay, yes. Confirmed, that's great. Alright, now... Yeah! Slash him from there, getting that full cover. That will unmind control Rex. That will drop that zombie. That is a beautiful option, which I am going to exercise at this point. We got Saiyan Prince 619. Yeah! Drop that fool. Look at that! Look at that! He didn't even know he was dead. Haha! Doing good. Doing good there, Saiyan Prince. We had a really crappy first mission. Really bad. So we restarted and now we're doing better. We hacked the thing. We got, Martin here got a super lucky hack roll. He got a permanent plus 20 to his hacking score. His hacking skill. That's awesome. So I'm really hoping that he rolls into a specialist when he gets promoted, because that would be just an awesome way to start this playthrough. But meanwhile, we need to smoke this fool right here. And who still needs a promotion? I think we're at promotions all around here, so it really doesn't matter. So let's... I mean... There's no reason that this guy shouldn't die this turn, right? We've got 3 dudes all concentrating fire on him. So let's not worry too much about being in cover with respect to his position. Let's just smoke this fool dead. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Target eliminated. On reserves.
Status confirmed. Mission
Saiyan Prince says plus 20? That sounds like a lot. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Look at that rating. Flawless. Nobody wounded. Nobody killed. Promotions across the board. This is a great start to a new playthrough. I'm feeling good about this. Feeling happy about this. Whew. We're gonna make this a good one. Gonna make this a good one. Alright. Alright. Returning to base. Returning to base. So yeah, folks asking me how I am, how everybody is this morning. So, in other news, if you missed it, joined a gym, my arms hurt. I'm doing like the RoboCop thing where my arms are always slightly bent. Yeah, I'm in pain. Today's leg day. Today's gonna be leg day, because arms are not happy. Alright.
A few of our people earned well-deserved promotions, Commander.
Okay, I guess Kelly did not get a promotion. That's okay. That's no problem, because she's already a squatty. Alright. Shall we all say a quick prayer to RNGesus and his honored father Gamblor, and hope that little Karibo rolls into a specialist? Nope, he's a sharpshooter. That's okay. That's okay. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you know how it
They're
goes.
also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Now, the question is... And we don't have to make that decision now, but the question is... Should we make him a sniper, or should we make him a gunslinger? That's a question for another day. Meanwhile, Krogan, he's our specialist. Okay.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment.
I wish that there was a way to re-roll a soldier's class. If you get them as a rookie into the advanced... I think it's the Advanced Warfare Center. You can choose their class, but I don't think you can re-roll once their class is chosen. Although I could be wrong about that. I've not tried that. There is the thing that lets them respec their skills. I don't know if that lets you re-choose class as well. That'd be really nice. Hopefully that is a thing. Once I get that far, because I would really like to make little Karibo a specialist. Anyway, what do we got for Liara? She is, looks like a grenadier. Okay.
Grenadiers provide heavy
Okay, so we got a good,
wherever we need.
nice setup here. Got a nice balanced squad so far. Got one of each class. Continue. We got an Advent power converter. We got some good loot. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good mission. It's a good day. Look at that. Look at that.
Why are you all just standing around?
Okay, we saw all this. We saw all this before, so let's skip past this. Head to engineering. See what's going on here. Yep, saw all this
Can't
before.
promise
That's
any
great. That's
miracles,
great.
Commander, but I should be able to put some of this stuff together in no time at all.
Yeah, definitely want a
I
med
suggest we
kit.
Get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later.
Med
Come on,
kit.
Commander.
Boom.
Looks
Done.
like Tygan has made progress on his research. We should meet
Alright.
him.
Head to the lab. Sane Prince 619 says, Ben, would you mind if I asked about what happened on YouTube? I was quite surprised to see it. Yeah, no worries. So yesterday morning, no, the day before that, Tuesday morning, just as I was getting done with my stream, I'd been getting copyright strikes for a couple of days, and doing the normal thing, sending in the counterclaims. But the thing is that it's a guilty until proven innocent scenario. So for each claim that you get, for each strike that you get, well, for each claim that you get a strike until it's successfully disputed. So if they hit you with 3 claims, boom, 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 before YouTube has a chance to review them and realize, oh yeah, fair use, that's a thing that exists, then yeah, it counts as a strike, and once you get 3 strikes, boom, you're done. So I sent in... And about the same time, Tuesday evening, Team 4-Star, their account got hit with the same thing. I don't know if it's by the same people or not. Mine were coming from Fuji TV, so it was not just straight up like copyright trolls who are just fucking around and don't own the copyright. It's from Fuji TV. They do own the copyright to the footage. It's on some of my my older Gantz videos. So I'm thinking it's probably not just an algorithm. I think there is a human involved. I think, and I could be wrong about this, but my running theory is that it's a language barrier issue. Somebody in Japan saw the video, saw the Gantz footage, heard some American dude talking over it, and it's like, he doesn't know. And he said, oh, these assholes is using our footage. Click, boom, done, take it down. Because, language barrier, it's a thing. So, I'm going to... And I could be wrong. They could just be being assholes. It certainly would not be the first time, but I believe you should assume... Same Prince asked, so it wasn't Berserk, it was Gantz. Yes, it was Gantz. So I like to assume good intentions, unless I have a compelling reason to believe otherwise. So let's assume that they were, well-intended, weren't meaning to just fuck with my shit, but honestly believed that I was improperly using their copyrighted material and brought it down. Unfortunately, with the systems that YouTube has in place, it's take everything down first, ask questions later. So I've got an appeal in the process. I got... I sent them, since I can't access my account, I couldn't fill out the full form, so I sent YouTube support an email. I got a robot emailing me back saying, hey, you just click this page to do the thing. And I went to that page, it asked me for some more information. I sent them an email back with all the information they wanted, all the right legalese and stuff, so now it's just a waiting game. I would be surprised if my channel doesn't come back eventually. I don't know how long that will take. Obviously, my closing in on 20,000 subscribers, that ain't nothing. That's also not 2 million, which is what Team 4-Star had. So they're back up as of yesterday morning. They got, rallied the troops on Twitter. There was already hashtag going, WTFU, which stands for, depending on who you ask, either where's the fair use, or what the fuck, YouTube? Or maybe a few other things. So that's the long and short of it in a nutshell. If, some people have been asking, what can we do to help? In the short term, the best thing you can do is tweet about it, make a lot of noise, raise awareness, use that hashtag WTFU on Twitter, and just, because dealing with YouTube, which is basically dealing with Google, it's like dealing with a robot or a computer. Just assume, unless you have good reason to think otherwise, you're not dealing with a human. Even on, that is true in the micro level, when, I'm, as an individual, sending them an email, and I get an automated response back. That's true on the macro level. When we're dealing with something like a hashtag, even though it's not literally the case, it can help to think of it as there's a computer somewhere running an algorithm saying when, there's an amount that it costs them when they get sued or potentially sued by copyright holders. That's a dollar amount that's relatively predictable. It's going to cost them this much to fight the copyright holders in court, to pay settlements out of court, stuff like that. There's also a cost to them when their users get pissed off. So when the cost of their users getting pissed off is above the cost to fight the copyright holders, they're gonna fight the copyright holders. So the best way to convince YouTube and Google to see reason is to make a lot of noise, get pissed off, start hashtags, stuff like that, until it trips that magic threshold, and all of a sudden they say, oh, maybe we should bring Team 4 Stars, give them a little special treatment and bring their channel back. Put a human on the case to make sure that this shit doesn't happen, and eventually, hopefully, actually alter their systems so that this shit doesn't happen in the future. So that's one way to help. In the long term, the absolute best way to help is look up EFF.org. That's the Electronic Frontier Foundation. They're a non-profit legal advocacy organization that, when shit like this actually gets to court, where there's the chance to, A, defend people, little guys who can't afford expensive lawyers, to help them fight against big asshole corporations that are suing them. Saiyan Prince says, Google is basically set up to be a Skynet of sorts, so that makes sense. Yeah. That's a good way to think of it, But anyway, EFF.org, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, if, say that the Fuji TV guys decided that just sending a takedown notice wasn't enough. Let's say that they decided to be real assholes and actually sue me. I don't make a lot of money. I can't afford a lawyer. If they do that, I'm basically fucked. Unless EFF.org comes along and says, hey, we want to take this case for you pro bono so that we can get legal precedent on the books that stops this shit from happening in the future. That's what they're about. So in the long run, anything you can do to support them, volunteering, donating especially, that's what's gonna help issues like this in the long run. So I highly recommend looking into that if you're interested in helping out with this sort of thing. And I'm thinking I need to... I don't know what I need to do, actually. I want to make a... I keep on thinking, I want to make a video to kind of explain this to everybody, but everybody's making videos, that's the thing. So I'm trying to think what I can do with the social media reach that I have to kind of raise awareness, but also hopefully to actually, raise some fucking money for the EFF. Because they're the White Knights. They're the ones that are going to help us out if anyone can. Good morning, CatoStar4. You kind of jumped in the middle of a rant here. But we're doing a long stream this morning, since I was able to get an early start. Actually, let me just... hang on. Alexa, what time is it? Okay, Alexa, set alarm for 8:30. Okay, probably not going to go all the way until 8:30, but that is my normal end time, so that way I know if I hit that, then I've gone on way too long and need to fucking take a break. But in the meantime, we got an Advent Officer Corpse that we can research.
Been modified to allow for their subordinates.
Okay, we can build an Advanced Warfare Center, we can autopsy a sectoid, we can autopsy an Advent Officer. Okay, we can do modular weapons, we can do hybrid materials, we can autopsy that officer. Let's get that modular weapons going, because that's going to let us use that loot, that fat loot. That's what I want.
Available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Okay.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander.
All right, let's head to the bridge here. All right, we've already seen this. We already know what's going down here.
Course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Okay. Saiyan Prince says, seems like getting the rest of TFS to have your back and vice versa might be a good early step to take as well. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, Masako was retweeting me yesterday as I was trying to kind of, you know, put the broadcast out there. Taka was retweeting me. You know, we've definitely got each other's backs here. And, you know, I don't like to use my big floppy E-peen more than seems appropriate, but I think this is a case where look, if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on YouTube, this is something that affects you directly, so I don't feel as bad using that social media reach for what might be interpreted as personal gain. Because, I mean, it is. Obviously, it's good for me. It is personal gain. But it's not just that. I do have this audience that I want to be able to reach, because apparently they like watching my shit. And that's one reason why I'm still up here on Twitch instead of doing everything through YouTube. Because YouTube streaming is pretty damn nice. It's pretty slick. But I don't want to put all my eggs in that one basket, you know what I mean? Because shit like this can happen. Fortunately, my gaming channel on YouTube, HBI2 Plays, is still up and running. That's got all the archives of all of my Twitch streams, and I also uploaded all 7 episodes of Dash up to there. So that's all going forward great. It's just the archival stuff, the abridged series stuff that's down right now, plus all those, you know, AMVs I've made, all that weird random crap I've done over the years. That's all down too. I have backups of, I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably 90% of it. And, you know, the 90% that's important. I don't think I don't know, I might actually have backups of, like, the weird stuff, like the War of the Abridged Series creators or the Ask HBI 2K stuff from back in the day. I might have that on a hard drive somewhere, but I've got, actually, let me show you. I've got this desk drawer right here. Every hard drive I've taken out of every computer I've owned since I started being a video editing man. Brr. So, finding those backups is just a matter of, I've got one of those thermal take deals that looks like a toaster, that you just, with the 2 big slots, you just take one of these hard drives and just chunk, you just put it in there, runs off of USB, and I can just drag and drop to the hard drives that I'm using currently. So all that stuff is backed up. If worst comes to absolute worst, I can try and find another way to distribute it. But that's some work. Going through those drives and figuring out what the fuck I have. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Cyber Ice Blood asks, can I name a soldier after you on XCOM Enemy Within? You absolutely can. Absolutely. That sounds like a fun idea. If you decide, if any of you in the chat have XCOM 2 and you see any of my created soldiers that look cool and you want to use, rather than go through the trouble to recreate them yourself, hit me up and I will arrange to get you the bin file so you can just import those right into your game, because I've been doing that. I've imported a lot of stuff that other people have made, and I love that feature. I think that's really cool, and I want to do that more. Saiyan Prince 619 asks, speaking of Taka, I've been meaning to ask if the long-haired gentleman, if in your offline pic at the swing set, is him. Yes, that is him. That is a picture that was taken of us at Scott Kaiserneko Frerich's wedding in Maine, which was a beautiful ceremony. It was on the beach. It was awesome. CyberS Blood says XCOM 2 is not on PS4. Yeah, unfortunately, it is PC only right now, which is too bad, because Enemy Within was and Unknown. Those were so great on the console. I played Unknown first on the Xbox 360, ran great. It was awesome. Later, after I sold my 360, I bought it on Steam and got Within, and it was just as good. So yeah, I really hope that they're able to come up with a console port eventually, because these games are awesome. They run great on console. Everybody should be able to enjoy them, as far as I'm concerned. Right now, I would just hope that they patch in better controller support, because right now only the Steam controller works, and it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of half-baked. It's what I'm using, because I don't like mouse and keyboard controls, if I can help it, but CyberS Blood asks, what class do you want to be on XCOM Enemy Within? A sniper would be awesome. If only because, A, those guys tend to survive, so I don't... You know, being an assault would be cool, but then you die in the first mission, and it's like, oh, great, thanks. But also because snipers kick so much ass in that game. You get that double tap, you get that squad sight, and you can just sit back and pew, 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 smoking fools left and right. I love it. Okay. Meanwhile, Operation Demon Phase! Yeah! And look at that, we can get Antfish up in our squad. Not in our squad, he could be an engineer, but that's great, because we need an engineer. We need an engineer up in this. So, let's destroy that alien relay. Let's get Dr. Antfish holding it down.
Commander, it looks like Shen prepped a med kit for us. We should equip one of our soldiers with it before they deploy.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Sand Prince says, does Scott stay out of the spotlight on purpose? Also, does he do any work for TFS? Scott is TFS, dude. He is the head editor, showrunner, head writer for Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Lanny is the CEO of Team 4-Star LLC. He's the overall, I was about to say de facto, but not really, titular head honcho. But Scott, he's the DBZA guy. He's the man. Sand Prince says, oh, sorry, I meant his husband. Okay. I was about to say, like, dude? Like, Okay. That makes more sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, if folks just want to watch our shit and don't give shit one about the behind-the-scenes stuff or who does what, I mean, I understand that, because we just want people to watch and enjoy our stuff. We love it when people show an interest in us and what we do, but I don't want to make it sound like, you should know this, you dumb piece of shit. So sorry if I gave that impression. No, Scott's, why am I blanking on his name? Scott's husband. I don't know that he necessarily stays. Tautology Tiger is his Twitter. Christopher, that's his name. But I don't know if he goes out of his way to stay out of the spotlight. But he doesn't do any work for TFS. He's not involved in our stuff. Although, when we were, like, really just getting started, like our first couple of formative years, he was, in large part, supporting, before they were even married, he was supporting Scott financially, and allowing Scott to work full-time on DBZA and on Team 4-Star before we were bringing in enough money for that to be a full-time job for him. So, Saiyan Prince says, no, actually, I follow a lot of the TFS behind-the-scenes stuff to keep up on a lot of current events. Yeah, I kind of thought you did. So that's why I was kind of surprised. But no, so Scott's husband doesn't directly do any work for us. And I don't think he's that active on social media. I know he has a Twitter, but he's not like, a lot of folks who are friendly with us but don't actually do much work directly for us, like your Boobs McBalrog, Caitlin, or folks like that. A lot of them are like all up on our social media and are really active. Scott's husband really isn't, but indirectly, he's probably done as much to put us where we are today as just about anybody who's not an official member of the team. So mad props. I don't really know him that well, but I've met him in person at the wedding. Know him, just slightly, but he seems like a great guy. Scott loves the hell out of him, and I think that's awesome. We got Team Pika Flash up in the chat, who says, at least it's the legitimate company copyright holder who sent the claim to you, because it kind of reminds me of a story back in 2007 where a 15-year-old managed to convince YouTube to take down 200-plus video clips of a popular Australian comedy show by pretending to be the copyright holder. Yeah, man, that's the kind of stuff that's fucked up. When it's the legit copyright holder, you want to assume, because copyright's a funny thing. Trademarks are a funny thing. Sometimes, if you don't defend them enough, you can lose them. So, obviously we need to be fighting for what we do, but you also want to keep in mind that even when it seems like these guys are just assholes who are out to get you for no reason, sometimes they really are just working in their own best interests because they're dealing with a fucked up system too. So, you want to try to assume good intentions, unless you have a good reason not to. But yeah, sometimes you get those real trolls, those real bad actors like Team Pika Flash is describing here. And yeah, those are the real jackasses. Like, I know, oh, why am I blanking on the name? The One Kids and No Whacking, those guys. I know for a while they were dealing with just a straight-up troll who was claiming copyright and monetizing their videos. Literally taking money out of their pockets. And that is fucked up. Anyway, Saiyan Prince says, I watch TFS News and listen to the podcast and things like that. I don't keep up with Twitter issues because I don't have one, though. Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing about living in the future, is that the conversation can be so disjointed because it's happening on Twitter, it's happening on the podcast. I've been giving this like half-hour rant just now just because y'all are asking and have expressed an interest that like nobody else is gonna see because it's buried in this frickin' Let's Play. So yeah, it can be hard to keep up on everything. So yeah, I may have to drop another blog post or something just so that when people ask, I can link them, hey, read this blog post or watch this video, and then you can get the full story. But I'm going to ask you to give me literally like 15 seconds, because I am out of water here, and I've been talking, and I am thirsty. I'll be right back. Okay, wow, damn guys. It's barely 7 a.m. where I'm at. I usually don't even start until 7:30, and I've already been going for an hour and change. Hot damn. Okay. Alright, so we need to give... Feels a little weird having Rex be our frickin' medic, but that's where we're at. Pardon me. Alright, but yeah, we need to give him that med kit. And let's get our flashbang on, because I was kind of doing some looking around wikis and stuff, trying to find some strategies, trying to figure out what the hell to do different in this thing, and I was already loving flashbangs. Cyber Iceblood says it's 2 p.m. where he is. Cato Starforce says 9 a.m. Yeah, man, time zones. Living in the future, it's crazy. But yeah, apparently flashbangs not only can, defend you when you think you're going to get shot at a lot, by reducing the enemy's aim, they can also disrupt psionics if you've got somebody who's mind-controlled. or you've got a zombie coming down at you, if you can disorient that sectoid, boom, mind control done, zombie dropped. They stop those stun lancers from using their melee attack. They stop mutons and officers. That's a word. Brr, officers. They stop officers from using grenades. So yeah, we need to get our flashbang on, because that's nice and cheap at only 35, and it looks like that can really save your ass. Whoa, what the shit? When did I get 3 medkits? I don't think that's what I meant to do. Hold on. Hold on. Do I have an autosave that I can go back to? Ah, goddammit. I didn't mean to spend all my shit on medkits. Like, I like medkits, but 3 is... Ah, hell. Ah, jeez, and I can't reload. It's not letting me get into the reload menu. Alright. Saiyan Prince says, yeah, I'm just gonna start this mission and then I'm gonna start over, so...
Deployed.
The squad is ready to
yeah, and I can't... I gotta wait for this to load before I can reload my frickin' autosave here.
Communications relay in this area is being used by Advent to
Demon
transmit data back to
face!
their network.
God, I almost wonder whether it might be...
Stop their latest project in its tracks.
Might not be faster to force quit the program and start it up again. Probably not.
We're expecting a
Probably
strong
not.
contingent of security forces.
Anyway, Saiyan Prince says, have you thought about setting up a link to your different media accounts on your Twitch profile, including Patreon, Twitter, YouTube, and my blog? You know what? I should really take a better look at that. That's a real good idea. Ugh, excuse me. But, yeah, I've been trying to do a better job of helping people who know me from one place find me in other places. All right, let's see if I've got an autosave. Yeah. Let's load this up. Load game. Yeah, I've been trying to, you know, before I was doing kind of like a combo mouse and... Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. Let's get back to
Setting
this.
course for the Arctic territory.
There we go. Okay, let's get back to it. So yeah, but with this playthrough, I've been trying to get used to using the Steam controller more exclusively, just in case I ever do. Aw, I wanted to get Antfish. Now I'm gonna get Legion. I mean, Legion's cool, but I wanted fucking Antfish. Also, Operation Star King. That's not nearly as cool as Demon Face. Oh well, that's what happens when you save scum.
It looks like Shen prepped a med kit for us.
Okay.
One of our soldiers with it before they deploy.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to using the mouse to deal with menus, because that's just so much easier, so much harder to misclick. Saiyan Prince says, I for one would be looking at them right now if they were here. I know that. Okay, well yeah. After this stream is done. And I might cut this stream early just because I started so frickin' early. Well, early. Early meaning I might cut this at, like, 8 instead of, like, 9. So, but, anyway, okay, go back to building items. Let's, I want at least one flashbang. And I want to give that to Liara. And you know what? I'm sort of thinking... Huh. I sort of wonder whether I shouldn't give one to Kelly as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because flashbangs are so nice. Team Pika Flash asks, what kind of recording software do you use for your streams? I use OBS, Open Broadcaster software, which is pretty standard. Seems to be what most people use. I also use DxTory. That's DxTory. Which not as many people seem to use, but I love it. It is great. The reason most people don't use it is because it's not free, but it is very cheap. It's like $30 for a lifetime license, which is, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what you're spending to have a decent PC to play games on in the first place. So I think, I love open source software, I love free software. I think people need to get more comfortable paying for software when it's appropriate, especially when it's so cheap and so freaking useful as DxTory is. Because what DxTory does is it acts as like a middleman between the game and OBS, so that it automatically captures anything that's running full screen. So with OBS, to capture a full screen game, it takes some jiggering, it takes some figuring out. You have to like point it to the exe, and it's this whole thing. With DxTory, nah, none of that. You just set up OBS to say, hey, whatever DxTory's capturing, that's what I want you to stream. And, put together with my webcam, and, do everything you need to do. The other thing that DxTory does is, so it takes care of recording the archival stream to my hard drive, and it records game audio and my commentary into 2 separate audio tracks. Whereas when you're using OBS to do that, it mixes them all together so you can't separate them again. That's not a very big deal when I'm doing something like XCOM that, this stream is going to be the only version that goes out. But when I'm doing Dash, and when I start doing Drake again, that is awesome because it means that if I want to mix in the game audio into those edited videos without my commentary, then I can do that. So yeah, love DxTory. Super useful. I highly recommend looking into it for anybody who's interested in streaming from the PC. Pardon me. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna build another flashbang. I'm going to... I don't know, it's tough deciding what item to give to snipers, because they're so far back from the shit that they don't really need the defensive stuff as bad, but they're usually not in good range to use grenades. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and give the flashbang to Kelly here. She's more likely to get some use out of it. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's why I'm really liking Grenadiers, because they've got that range bonus using grenades. They're more likely to be able to use them, and they get that bonus slot so they can carry a frag for shredding armor and taking care of cover, and also carry a flashbang for when those are what you need. I'm loving that. I can't wait until I unlock the armors that give a second item slot, because I think that's what's really gonna let me make full use of this kind of stuff. But, oh well, you use the tools that you have.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Cyber Ice Blood says, do you think that XCOM 2 will ever come to PS4 and Xbox One at all? I really hope so, man. Enemy Unknown / Within, that came to frickin' everything. That was PS3, that was Xbox 360, that was on the fucking iPad. Like, what? What are you even doing? And then this came out and it's like, nope, PC and fuck you. Also, you better have a pretty beefy PC. Like, my laptop is a beast for a laptop. I love it. But, you can see, like right now, stuff froze up there. And part of that's because I'm streaming. That eats up a lot of compute cycles, so that makes sense. But yeah, I've heard from people who have, like, brand new beast-ass desktops who are still like, yeah, it runs okay. Yeah, it seems like they kind of did a bad job of optimizing it. And hopefully that's something that they can improve with patches, but, I'm really liking this game. Really liking this game, but it seems like the polish just is not there at launch, unfortunately. Seems like the game itself is solid, but they really need to work on some of the jank, some of the bugginess, some of the optimization issues. Fortunately, as a strategy game, a shitty frame rate drop isn't gonna look great, but it's not gonna fuck up your whole day. Like if this was, say, a first-person shooter or something really Twitch-based. So, it could always be worse, but yeah. Alright, so I'm concealed. I've got no timer to worry about. That's nice. I need to... Oh, okay, that's right. I don't have a timer, but they're gonna be trying to fuck up this intercept device. That is something that I don't like about this game compared to the last one. See this life bar? Look at those teeny tiny little pips. How many pips do you think it has? I don't know. 1, 2, 3... Fuck, I don't know. That's bad UI design. In the last one, it was rows of 5 pips. So at a glance, you could see, oh, it's got 4 rows of 5. It's got 20 life. I guess there's a mod out there right now that changes that from a straight bar like that, into just numbers. 15/20. Which, I mean, I guess that's better. But I really wish they'd change it back to just rows of 5, like in the last one, because I thought that was a real nice way to handle that. But they haven't done that yet, and I'm leery. I'm not running any mods. I'm running full vanilla right now. They've been real good when it comes to mod support. Like those mod tools to let people like really get into the guts of this game and fuck around. Those were down. Those were not down. They were up. They were available day one, which is awesome to see. I love that. Compared to like Fallout 4, which we're still waiting on the official mod tools. The mods that are out right now are still kind of hacks. But even still, that being said, I've heard a lot of reports of, as janky as this game already is, I've heard a lot of reports of mods just totally fucking things up. And causing crashes, causing borked save games, which means you have to start all over. So I'm playing it safe right now, and I'm playing totally vanilla, not doing any mods. But that's kind of how I like doing it. Just as a general rule, that's how I like to do things in the beginning anyway. Just because,
Hostile targets.
then I get to... Okay, awesome. Okay, so we got eyes on these motherfuckers.
Gremlins can attempt to access the Advent network from here.
We can try a hack.
We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage. But be careful. If they detect us, things will only
So the
get worse.
thing about these towers, about hacking these towers, that they don't really effectively communicate, is they say, well, if you hack it and you fail, guess what, dummy? You just got revealed. Okay. What they don't tell you, that they really should, is that not only are you revealed, but in a couple of turns, the enemies are going to get reinforcements dropped on your ass. So you've got to deal with the dudes that are already here, who are going to get all up on your shit, and you've got to deal with the dudes who are about to drop on your ass, probably like right as soon as you're almost, but not quite done dealing with these guys, meaning now you're fighting a battle on 2 fronts. So I'm gonna move Rex up. I'm gonna see if I can attempt to hack. And if not, I'll move him up to that full cover there.
Good copy.
But we're gonna see here. And no, I cannot. I'm not close enough to attempt that hack, so let's just move him up to full cover. But yeah, that's a real high-risk situation. You gotta really be prepared to deal with the shit if that goes wrong, and you've got to really know whether that reward is worth it. Anyway, alright. Okay, so these guys are facing this way, which means they're probably going to be moving in this direction. So, let's see, we got Liara here. She's our Grenadier. We've got Jane Kelly. Okay. So, yeah, let's get her right up there. Let's kind of bear right here, and hopefully that'll get us in the best possible position for next turn.
Time to motor.
To start up an ambush. Hopefully they don't actually come towards us, because that might fuck up our whole day. Alright, so they're shooting at that thing. And it turns out, no! They moved in this direction. So that's not the greatest thing in the world, but let's see. Okay, so Liara has a shot from where she's at. Although if I move her up, I can move her right there, And then that would allow Rex to move to where she is. Yeah, I think that's going to be my move here. Oh, Cyber Ice Blood's taken off. Take it easy, my friend. Saiyan Princess, what do you think of Twitch's new chat playback function idea? I think that's a great idea. I've been sort of vaguely thinking that would be a nice feature for a while. Because I know that when I'm watching an archive, I would love to be able to scroll back and see, oh, what were people saying in the chat when this was going on? So I think that's awesome. I do wish... actually, where can Kells get to? She might be able to get there, too, once Liara's moved. Oh, my puppy's awake! My puppy's awake, you lazy butt! Oh, come here! Oh, God, my arms! Oh, say hello to the puppy, everyone! Say hello to Minnie! She wants to be part of the show! Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch's archives go down so quickly. It would be really nice if there were some way, since I use YouTube to archive my streams, it would be really nice if there was some way to, Okay, she doesn't actually have a shot from there, that's too bad, but might still be worth it to overwatch her and hope that they break in the right direction to make that happen. We got Tesla Matt in the chat, good morning. Got Keenan Eldari, good morning. Okay, so we can move him up. Yeah, we can move Jane up. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's move her right up there.
Moving to position.
And let's see what her shot's like. 64. A little bit out of her ideal range. Okay, so he's in full cover from back there, isn't he? So he could attempt a hack. Let's see. Oh, no targets available. Oh, man, that's, nutsack. Well, in that case, I could... No, I can't quite get her up there. Or him, sorry, him up there. So I could overwatch with him as well. I could move him. I suppose it would be a good idea to move him up. But let's see what the hack will get us if successful.
Infiltrating their system.
Let's see if that's going to be a good risk to try to take. Okay. Okay, I guess I take that back. I thought that they didn't tell you that, but yeah, they do tell you that a failed hack will result in an enemy reinforcement being called down on your position. So, yeah, it's about a coin flip. I could get some alien alloys, but yeah, not worth it. Not worth the coin flip. Because, yeah, alien alloys aren't going to start becoming useful for a while yet. Whereas, yeah, I don't need reinforcements on my ass. That is the last thing I need in my life right now. Okay, so I could move him right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the thing to do.
Position confirmed.
Let's do that. Alright, so he's got a 71. Oh, and there's something else I can hack. Interesting. So I can hack this, but I can also hack... Oh, there's another one over there. Let's see if that'll give me anything different. Let's take a look. Alright. I wish you didn't have to sit through this whole... Okay. Interesting. So that's a slightly better chance. It's a 57, so it's still basically a coin flip, but it's at least a little bit weighted in my favor. But there's less of a chance of something horrible happening, but also less of a chance of getting the alien alloys, which still not worth taking the risk for. Especially when that same action could be used to take a real nice flanking shot against these fucking aliens. So okay, let's get our Overwatch on. With Kelly, with Liara. Okay.
Got my eyes on.
And let's go ahead and try and smoke this fool. Yeah! Good job, Rex! Awesome! Okay. Alright, so I know we got a sectoid over there. Alright, yep. Everybody, smoke that sectoid. Alright, that's a miss. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, that's a hit. Nice. Okay.
I'll get him next time.
So should be able to take him down next turn, theoretically. Yep. Okay, and yep, they're still going after that thing. Alright. Okay, yeah, and we still have a whole nother turn before we have to... before the aliens get a turn. That's awesome. Okay, well, that's not the greatest shot I've ever seen. Let's see. I mean, I could always just roll right up and slash him, although that doesn't necessarily put her in the best cover. But I could roll Rex right up here, take a nice point-blankety shot. I mean, I could also roll him right up there. But, yeah, let's get him in that good cover. Let's make that happen. They see me rolling. They hating. Man, I think it's kind of hot nonsense that the hit rolls are so low from that close. Like, I know he's technically in full cover, but seriously? Seriously? A 47. 47 to hit right there? That's nonsense. That is some real fucking nonsense. Alright, where can she get to? Yeah, I mean, I guess technically that's full cover. Yeah, and you know what? I suppose it really doesn't matter if she's in cover with respect to the sectoid, because he's going to be attacking with psionics anyway.
Understood. Moving out.
So, cover is not a factor. So let's take the shot here. That's another miss. Okay, we got Rodolphus up in the chat. Good morning, good morning. Looks like Keenan's taking off early. Take it easy, Keenan. Alright, well, let's move Martin up here. We'll have to take a pistol shot. But, and yeah, that's not even a guaranteed kill, but you know. Oh, hey, there you go. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you do get lucky. So, alright, we smoked that fool. Now let's double time Secret of Kells up here. Yeah, let's put her behind this lamppost, because, you know, cars are fine if that's what you've got to work with, but I prefer to avoid them if possible. Or that's not a lamppost, that's a tree. Because, yeah, first or second mission, last time I lost Shepard from an exploding car that I had no time to get out of its way. Okay. Alright, so Kelly is marked. Ooh, yuck. Alright, don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't like this one bit either. Come on, come on. RNGesus? Nope. Nope! RNGesus was not with me. Alright, well, that's a loss. That sucks. But we have some options here. What can we do? What can we make happen? Alright, yeah, let's see what... Jeez. That is still so frickin' low to hit. You know what? Oh, man, I can't quite frag... Can't quite frag that officer. I mean, I could frag him, and that's a guaranteed kill. That's not a bad thing. I could move Liara over here, and I could... Because I'm thinking if I frag him, I could probably also explode this frickin' car. I don't think anybody else has a frag. No. So... I can keep him where he is. 59%? I mean, that's alright. I could move him here, and that is technically in full cover, but if that dude survives, then he's going to have zero problem flanking him if he's there. Damn, damn, damn. I'm probably not going to kill that officer this turn. That's probably not going to happen. So, you know what? I could... Yeah, let's move him here. Let's focus on killing the guy that we know we can kill first. Rodolphus says, so I'm on the final mission. Have a fat man with 8 mini-nukes, power armor for me and Veronica, a grenade launcher with 583 grenades, plus plenty of shotgun shells, pistol rounds. Uh-oh. I'm seeing a black screen. Give me a second to free up some hard drive space here. Oh, oops. I really should have, saved before I did that. That's okay. Yeah, I need to clean out this hard drive that I'm using for capture purposes. Yeah, let's delete both of these. Yes. And... yeah, I might as well delete all of my Morrowind streams because I'm going to be starting that playthrough over. Delete. Yes. Okay, close that. Where'd that desktop go? Empty my recycling bin. Yes. Pop that back up. Pop... oop, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Pop my dashboard back up. Pop my OBS back up. And get back to XCOM. Turn to game. Hit the button. Hey! And we're back. Okay, okay. Rodolphus says, I decided at the beginning that my character was fond of regular weapons and explosives while disdaining energy weapons. You know what? That's not a bad way to go. That's not a bad way to go at all. You know, focus on standard weapons early. Well, they're the easiest to have, to get, to... what the fuck am I even trying to say? You know, you can get that ammo easily, and then later on you can get to those explosives. Okay, let's see what we can do about this motherfucker. Come on, smoke that fool. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. This pleases me. This makes me happy. Okay, so that means let's move little Karibo up.
On my way.
That should get him into either... okay, slightly better pistol shot, but not great. But he should be in good frag range, and then I can move her here. Let's... oh, know what? No, she's not going to be able to get an actual bullety-ass bullet shot from there. She'll be able to drop a frag on him, but that's about it. But it's probably still a good move. Let's put her right there. Let's see if we can drop a frag on him. There we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's see if we can blow up both of these. Yeah.
Grenade!
Rodolphus says, I really got into the role-playing aspect. Yeah, man, that's the thing that I like best about Fallout games. Is that they're one of the few single-player games that give you enough options that it feels like you actually can roleplay. You know, if I use both my frags, I can just get a guaranteed kill on this guy. It is using both of my frags, but... which means I won't have any for later, but let's just fucking do it anyway. Haha, nice. So hey, good to know. One frag puts those things into, like, smoking, fiery, probably going to, pardon me. Probably going to explode in a turn state. 2 frags just explodes them straight away. That is real good to know. Alright, that's awesome. Zoop, 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 zoop. Alright. Move her right here.
Okay.
So Rodolphus asks, how am I doing today? Pretty good. I just dropped this whole big, big rant by request about what's going on with YouTube right now. So if you're interested in that, you can check the archive after this stream is done. And I'll probably wind up doing something similar again, either as a blog post or something. I haven't, maybe a video. I haven't decided yet. Do I Overwatch or do I take the double move? I'm thinking take the double move. I don't think an Overwatch is going to do me much good.
Heading out.
Alright. Whoa, that's a disturbing sound. Did you hear that? Hot damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I should just double move all of my dudes at this point.
Getting it done. Eyes on the target. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Nice. Team Pika Flash says, because I'm a TFS fan, I renamed a legendary Assassin's double-barrel shotgun the Farmer's Shotgun. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, look at that. Maybe I should have, Overwatched her. Oh, well. It's, Oh, wait, carry unit? Is... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Is, Kelly's not dead? Oh, shit, yeah. Come with me, Kelly. Come with me, Kelly. We're getting out of here.
You're heavier than you look.
Okay, do we have an evac point? We don't. Okay, so... Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have picked her up. Oh well. Oh well. Let's just, stay in the good cover. Oh, but I can put her down, too. Neato. Alright. Alright. So I might be able to... Well, maybe. If he gets, yeah, he's got a mind control happening. That's... Who else did I... Oh, yeah, I gave the other flashbang to Kelly. So that's not gonna... Alright, does it take an action to put down unit? Let's hope it doesn't.
Bend them down.
It does. Okay, well. Alright, I don't think those dudes can mind control two at the same time. Thank God for small favors. So... I definitely can't kill the, I definitely can't kill the, whatchamacallit, the sectoid this turn. What I can do is move Martin right here. And hopefully that will mean that Liara can't flank me.
Okay.
Oh shit, he was on Overwatch? God damn, I didn't even see that. Okay, well. Well, it was a miss. Thank you, RNGesus. Everyone, give full praise to RNGesus, who saves us from the consequences of our own stupidity. Nice! Okay. Okay, cap that asshole.
No longer a threat.
So now we need to try and take down that sectoid. Yeah, I'm thinking the best thing to do is Overwatch here. Well, or yeah, let's let's get in better cover. Yeah. And that way, yep, because she's going to come out this way. Yeah. Glad I did that. Because she could really wreck my shit here. Ooh, case in point. God damn. Oh, boy. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, fuck! God damn, guys. Whoa, what's happening? What is happening? Whoa, that was weird. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing? Okay, alright. Okay, little Karibo is panicked. Or no, not little Karibo. Rex is panicked. Little Karibo's fine. Jeez, 35% to hit? Are you fucking serious? But, you know what? We gotta try it. You know?
I've got nothing.
You know, I'm thinking it might have been a mistake to pick up Kelly, because I don't think she's actually alive. I'm pretty sure she was straight up killed.
I'm taking fire.
I think picking her up was just a way to recover that flashbang.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Okay, panic removed. But he's... Honestly... I keep on, like, trying to justify my own save scums to myself. But I'm sort of thinking I might want to back up a bit and rethink that. Because that's where things really started to go wrong. I don't know. Is it fucked up to do that? Is it fucked up to do that? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Let's see. So how far back does this take me? Oh, not far enough. Okay. Load game. Alright, let's go back one autosave further. Yeah, I think if this mission... Well, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Man, this game is really unforgiving on Veteran. Okay, alright, yes. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. So I'm going to head over here. I'm not going to pick up Kelly, because if it was a matter of trying to save her life, it might be worth doing. But, and yeah, I'm going to Overwatch here. But as a matter of just trying to recover that flashbang that I had her equipped with, it's like, no, I can build another flashbang for 35 resources. Like, no, I'm fine. It's fine. And yeah, let's throw a little Karibo into Overwatch 2, and then double time Rex up there. Let's see how that goes. Okay, alright. Didn't, actually, nothing happened, which is kind of surprising.
Heading there now.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Objective sighted.
Alright, got the objective in
Menace
sight.
1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Alright.
I'm on it.
Yeah, let's get some overwatches going. Yeah, we're close enough to the aliens now that I need to be going back to old habits of creeping forward, always using overwatch.
Move into position. Advent troops spotted.
Okay. So that's what's going to alert the aliens here. Okay. And what she got to work with. Okay, she's got our flashbang. And she is... Yeah, she is in a precarious position here. So, yeah, let's use that flashbang. Let's disorient these fools. And that way we won't have to worry about psionics. Gives us at least a little more breathing room. And ooh, he's got a sniper shot. Yeah. I'll take that shot. Boom! I love it. Okay, this is going much, much better.
Target neutralized.
But yeah, man, one false move on Veteran. That's really all it takes, isn't it? Just one suboptimal move, and your whole frickin'
I'm pinned down.
mission is just so fucked. It's crazy. Okay. What can we do now? Alright, so... If we go right there... How long does that disorientation effect last, I wonder? Well, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. We've got to focus on killing this guy, because that... Like, I could get back here, I could get into full cover, but what's that do for me? You know, that disorientation's gonna wear off, eventually, and then he's gonna be hitting me with psionics? Ooh, actually, we could move... Yeah, we could move Rex up here. Or... No, nothing that's gonna happen in there is gonna be a good idea right now. So yeah, let's move him into that full cover.
Roger that.
Oh, and he can't even get a shot from there. Okay. Oh, no, yes he can. Yes he can. Okay. And it's not a great shot, but... That's a miss. Alright, alright. You know, maybe I should have used aid protocol with him.
I'm all out.
Oh well. Oh well.
Orders confirmed. Moving
Yeah,
out.
let's move her to where she has the best possible shot. And let's focus on doing some damage. Come on, RNGesus. There we go. Now we're talking.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
Alright, and yeah, he's not going to be able to do much of anything. Let's, yeah, let's put him right here,
Copy that.
where he might at least be able to get a sniper shot next turn. Yep, disorientation removed. So yeah, he can probably use psionics this turn, huh? So yeah, glad I decided to get some damage done while I could. Rather than worrying about cover, because cover's just not... Okay, alright, he's gonna res a zombie. Awesome, awesome. I would much rather deal with a zombie than deal with one of my dudes under mind control any day of the week. Because... now I can... Oh man, I can get right there. Ooh, can I get... Yes! Yes, I can get right there. I think I like this plan. It's risky, but nothing ventured. Well, let's see what else I've got to work with here. Oh, he's all out of ammo. He's got ammo, but... Yeah, that's not... Yep, this is what I'm gonna have to do. Move her out here.
Rolling.
They see her... Oh, look at that! She just phased through the fucking window! Ah, it's great. There we go. 84% to hit. Come on! Boom! Beautiful! Beautiful!
Target disabled. My weapon's spent.
Alright, that takes him down.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are
Yes,
down
and
the
that
area
is mission.
secure.
Okay.
Status confirmed.
Okay, it's
Mission
not a perfect
accomplished.
mission. We lost Kelly, and that sucks, because she was our ranger. She was our veteran, but, you know... sometimes acceptable losses, you know what I mean? Alright, got a new record on successful shot percentage. That's nice. And yeah, we've gotta just hope that... what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wonder if I get the loot from that sectoid that dropped. Because he was showing 3 things of loot, but I didn't get to actually collect it because the mission ended. Now, logically, I should get that loot. Because there's no reason I shouldn't, but let's see if that's actually the way the game works. Let's see what we got here. Rodolphus says, Shadowcat! Yeah! Alright. Okay, well, we got promotions to give out. Rodolphus says, how much longer are you streaming for today? Obviously, this is a real long stream. I've been going for almost 2 hours now, because I woke up really early, couldn't get back to sleep, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start early. So, what time is it right now? Alexa, what time is it? Wow, it is 7:37, so under normal circumstances, I would have just barely started. So we might call this a real damn long stream, because I'm still feeling good, I'm still having fun. I would like to do another mission. Let's do another mission. But let's hand out our promotions first. Okay, let's, you know what? I'm really liking the whole gunslinger thing, but it is clutch. It is clutch to have a freaking sniper. So that's what we're gonna do here. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get a sniper going first, and then we'll worry about training up a gunslinger later. Okay. So, medical protocol or combat protocol. Once again, like, it might be fun to train up a hacker and really fucks with those robot enemies, but having a medic, a dedicated medic, is clutch. So that's what Rex is gonna be. Out of character, though that might seem. And Liara, you know, last time I went with blast padding with all of my grenadiers for better survivability. Here's the thing, though, I am consistently doing just like 1 or 2 less damage than I need to do to kill dudes, and then they kill my guys. So I'm thinking with this playthrough, I want to lean more on offensive skills, and armor was really fucking up my whole day in my last playthrough. So I'm thinking Shredder is gonna be... I'm gonna go with Shredder and see how that treats me. Because, yeah, having more options to shred armor seems like what's gonna help me out more. Okay, I did get some loot. Yeah, it says artifacts recovered from the mission site after combat completion. Okay, I did get the loot. Okay, good. It's good to know that that's the way that works. It works like it should work. Okay. So we got the Advent Trooper Corpse, we got the Sectoid Corpse, we got the Advent Officer Corpse, we got some corpses. Good.
Now that we've got some help, we can start clearing out the old equipment and debris from the ship to make room for new facilities.
Yeah, we can. Alright, so we got an engineer. He
To
can
clear out
help
these
us.
rooms, first, we'll need to assign an engineer to the task. Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going to take
Saiyan
more
Prince
time than
says, I'm back and I
manpower
brought
to
Sloppy
base
Joes! Hello,
Looks good to me.
breakfast!
Just give the word and we'll get started, Commander. Excavation is underway, Commander. but
All right,
it's
we got
going to
that
take
going.
some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown. Patching it through to your quarters.
Alright, let's do it. Holy shit, a transmission. Check it out, it's the guy who was the council guy last game. He's the voice from Honest Game trailers. Alright, but we already watched
Looks
that,
like we
so...
better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
Alright. Make it happen, Captain.
Commander, our current position is here, just outside Resistance headquarters.
Okay, so
When we're
Resistance
not on the move,
headquarters
this will
is
serve as our home and our source of
is
supplies.
randomly assigned, because last time it
The
was in
Council has
China,
tracked the
Japan,
alien
something
black
like
site
that.
to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll
Okay,
need to
so
make
last
contact with a
playthrough
local
I didn't
resistance
put
cell nearby.
I didn't put
Tygan
much
has a theory
into
about how we might
like
reach out to
contacts
them
and
without
expanding my
getting the
reach. I
aliens'
think I need to
attention,
focus
but
more
we'll
on
need to
that
give him
this
to
time.
conduct his research.
Get some
Too
radios.
long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other
'Cause
regions
that's what gives
soon
you
if we're
income.
going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
Alright.
New objective added.
Okay.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though.
We shouldn't wait too long on that, but let's wait on that. Alright. Service depot, investigate for 6 days, we'll get some
Avenger
supplies.
plotting new course.
Alright, let's get on that.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites
Okay.
like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Alright, so yeah, let's get them supplies going. 3.
I have made a number of
There we
interesting
go.
discoveries, Commander.
Modular weapons, now I can start using that fat loot. Alright. Accept. Alright, so now we need the officer autopsy. We need resistance communications. Yeah, let's, actually... Oh god, my arms. Oh, fuck. For those of you who haven't been, watching through the whole stream, I got me a gym membership and did my first like hardcore session on Tuesday, and my arms, oh my god, my arms are fucking killing me. Let's see. So yeah, I sort of made a little cheat sheet for myself of what kind of research I want to be focusing on based on how I fucked up last time. So I got modular weapons, I got... Yeah, I think officer autopsy is what I want to do next.
The Advent officers appear to be similar.
Okay. Alright, so he's
Without
doing his
access to
research.
refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities, even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents.
Okay. So 2 more days before we can get done clearing that debris. 3 more days for the research and for the scanning. Okay, ooh, and that gave us some supplies. So let's view this room. Yeah, let's build this guerrilla tactics school. Because, yeah, that squad size increase is clutch. We want to rush that as fast as humanly
Start work on the
possible.
new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Alright, we got our lone engineer helping out with that. Alright. So that's doing good. Saiyan Prince says, when I went AFK, you were talking about restarting your Morrowind playthrough. Is that why you're not playing it today? Yes. Not that there was anything wrong with the playthrough proper. Like, I liked my character build. I liked the decisions I was making. I think I'm going to do all that the same. So you know about my brother, probably. I think you were probably around here while I was talking about that. He died suddenly a couple of weeks ago. It's come out that he had a fair amount of money in his bank account, which has gone to myself and my siblings. It's, you know, an even split. Everybody's happy with it. So the first thing I did when that happened is I wrote a big old check to the American Heart Association. My brother died of heart failure, of a heart attack. So that sort of seemed like the right thing to do. The second thing I did was to pay off my credit card, prepay my rent for the next couple of months, like make sure that I'm financially secure. The next thing I did was to look into getting a nice used car, because my car is dying, and I'm putting a lot of miles on it, driving up to Phoenix for freelance work every Wednesday. And after doing all that, I still have enough left over that I am going to build the dopest-ass desktop that I have ever owned. I put in the parts order last night, picked out all my parts, and so yeah, that's my plan. And so I love this laptop, love it, love it, love it, and I'm going to keep it and keep using it because I often do editing. You know, like I say, I drive 2 hours up to Phoenix every Wednesday, and I'm constantly doing work on the road, and it still works great for that. But for the purposes of streaming modern games, I mean, you guys can see it mostly works. So from once I get that new computer built, this laptop is going to be a work tool only, and then that's going to be my gaming / streaming machine. Probably also my editing machine for fun stuff. So yeah, I'm putting a delay on Morrowind and Drake until I have that up and running, which should be sometime next week, barring any complications. So yeah, that's my plan. Because not that Morrowind's a demanding game these days, except that with all the graphical mods I had installed and streaming at the same time, it kind of still is. So I'm going to do a fresh install of Morrowind. I'm going to install the graphical mods. I had them installed with like kind of medium settings on my laptop. I'm going to install them with just max everything, because I'm going to have an i7 6700K, I'm going to have a GTX 980 Ti, I'm going to have 32 meg of RAM, or meg, you can tell when I started playing PC games. I'm going to have 32 gigs of RAM, I'm going to have a 512 gig solid state drive, 6 terabyte hard drive for saving streamed footage. I mean, it's just top of the line across the board. So that's my plan. Because I don't know what my brother would have wanted, you know? But I know this is what I want. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's the plan. You know, priorities. Priorities. Gave 10% to charity. Gave, put a bunch into the responsible things. And I still have some left over, so fuck it. I'm going to be irresponsible. And I'm still going to have enough after that to put a fair amount in the bank just in case of emergency, because my brother really didn't spend money. He went to work because it's what you do when you're an adult, but he didn't spend money on anything. It just all went into the bank. And now here it is. So, yep. Saiyan Prince says, fully modded Morrowind is nothing short of spectacular to look at. Yeah, man, I mean, even at medium, like medium everything, which is what I was running on, like, it looked pretty damn good for a game that's, what, 15 years old? That's insane. It looked pretty damn good. But yeah, with fully modded everything, and it looked good, but doing that at the same time as streaming, the frame rate was not great. So yeah, with top-of-the-line everything, I'm looking forward to just fucking max it out and hopefully run with like a really strong frame rate. And yeah, Rodolphus says, Rodolphus drools a bit after hearing those specs. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I briefly considered, I could just go totally insane. I could get dual 980 Ti's and just get totally ludicrous. I ultimately decided, no, I mean, this is already overkill. You know what I mean? And once you start getting into dual GPU setups, I mean, that starts to get, no, I'm gonna stick to one GPU, and I'm not going to overclock. Not going to overclock whatsoever. My philosophy, as I've been planning out this build, is build as if you were overclocking when it comes to things like coolers and fans and stuff, but then don't overclock. Pardon me. Oh, man, what is it? Got that gas. I'm sure that's all what you all want to hear. Because I live in the desert, and heat is a serious issue. That's what killed my last two gaming / editing computers, was the fact that I was running stock cooling. And just loading up my case with too much hardware. And not enough A, power supply, and not enough B, cooling. So I'm going to overcorrect, because this is, like I said, the most expensive, highest-end machine I have ever owned, and I want it to last a long time. Catostar4 asks, how is the final episode of Dash coming along? It's coming along well. I recorded all of the dialogue weeks ago when like right before my brother passed. So fortunately, that's still like me in happy, like, yeah, I'm Dash Adams, yay mode, and not in life is tragedy mode. So that's, you know, thank God for small favors. So we're in the editing phase. I've got the audio like all laid out. Well, I've got the dialogue all laid out. I don't have all of the music picked out yet. So now, yeah, it's just a matter of setting up the right music, choosing the right video clips to put over the dialogue, and then filming the live-action outro. But, I mean, that takes like a half hour, if that, just to set up. I got a new tripod, hoping that works out. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, you know, record the little live-action outro. It's going to be a shorter episode. I almost wish, you know, with the last couple of things that I did with Gantz, with Escaflowne, with Berserk, I always did the last episode as a two-parter. I sort of wish I'd done that now, because, just fair warning, this last episode of Dash might be kind of underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. It's going to be very short, because the end of Fallout 4 is just kind of underwhelming. And so I decided to just kind of lean into that. It's like, hey, a bunch of boring shit happened. Then I blew stuff up. The end. Fuck you. So, I don't know. I suppose I probably shouldn't say too much. I should let y'all judge on its own merits, because maybe you like it. Maybe, I mean, obviously, I hope you like it. I mean, I hope you love it. But, just saying, you know, expectations. Temper them. Anyway, so back to scanning, which I really could have been doing while I was talking, but oh well. Alright, we got this.
Added.
Okay, yeah, now I can construct the proving ground, which is nice.
We're making progress, Commander.
Okay,
I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Okay, so now I've got resistance or hybrid materials. We've got resistance communications, magnetic weapons. We've got a trooper autopsy, but right now I need resistance communications. I need to be able to expand my network and increase my income. So let's get on that.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe,
Yep. Okay, we got a mission. Let's view it.
Operations. The aliens
Ooh, we can get a scientist. We can get some mad intel.
to you to ensure the safety of our
Operation Hammer Mask. What a great operation name that is. Yeah, let's do it.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Let's do it. Oh, man. Team Pika Flash says, what is your opinion on TFS's playthrough of Fallout 4? I have not watched it at all. What the crap? That is not the hair that I gave to my created Lanny. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. That is not Lanny's hair. What the hell? I've noticed that. I've noticed that they do that. They have they'll like mostly bring in your created character, but they'll randomly change like one thing, which is weird. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what Lanny's hair even looks like. It's just kind of short and curly, isn't it? I forget if he has it kind of up in the front. let's do a little Google image search. This is the nice thing about having internet celebrities for friends. I can just do a little Google image search for Lanipator. And boy, Google autocomplete is, yeah, it's just kind of curly. It's sort of up in the front, but not quite duck's ass like this would have it. So I'm thinking simple short. Or I could give him a hat. But I don't know. Lenny doesn't wear hats all that often. I mean, he'll wear a baseball cap from time to time, but he's not like Hatman McGee, so yeah, we'll stick to that. Alright. Ugh. But anyway, Team Pika Flash asks, what's your opinion on TFS's playthrough of Fallout 4? Yeah, I haven't watched any of it just because I didn't want their take to influence anything I was doing with Dash. I wanted that to be, informed by my own reactions. But once I get, once I get the Dash finale out there, I think I'll definitely want to take a look at that. I don't watch the TFS gaming stuff religiously, but I like to check in with it every now and again. But anyway, Saiyan Prince says, I'll be completely honest, I haven't seen any of Dash Adams yet, but I plan to start watching it very soon. Well, if you wait a couple days, or a week, then I'll have the finale out, and you can just marathon the whole thing if you want. Not a bad way to do it, but that's entirely up to you, my friend. I've got my fingers in a lot of different pies. I'm doing this. I'm doing my freelance stuff. I'm on the TFS podcast. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I shouldn't talk about because any amount of it might happen or might not. But my thing is, I don't want to assume that anybody who likes one of my things necessarily likes the other. I want to make it easy for people to discover other things that I do. But, I'm just happy that you're watching anything that I do. Happy that you're enjoying this. Anyway. Alright, so I got my squad here. I got Liara still with a flashbang. What have I got? The item. Okay, I don't have enough supplies to do anything, really. And I don't have access to the black market yet, so I can't do a last-minute swippity swap to try and buy things. That's okay. I mean, a medkit and a flashbang are like those are the clutch things that I need. So then the next question is, okay, who's got the best aim? Because I think that I've got this weapon upgrade to dole out. Oh, actually, I've got two. I've got the repeater, which is a 5% chance of insta-kill. I've got the scope, I've got two scopes to increase aim. Okay, so whoever has the highest natural aim, that's who I want to give this repeater to. So he's got aim 65. He's got aim 79. That's nice. Aim 71, not bad. And aim 69, okay. So she's going to want... Okay, so since Little Karibo is most likely to hit, I want him to have the chance for an insta-kill. And then I want my lowest aim people, which right now is Lanny. I want to give him the upgrade to aim. Yes. And Liara is the next lowest aim, so I want to give her the other one. I really like this weapon mod system, this game. I think that adds a nice little layer of customization. Like, they're not the biggest bonuses, but it's just Just a nice little something extra, you know what I mean?
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Alright, let's rescue that VIP. Let's try and smoke fools safely. Let's see. Hey, here's an idea. Let's see if we can get through this without losing another soldier. What if we made that our goal? What if we did that?
In this area. We need to secure the site.
Yeah.
Hostiles standing in our way.
Alright. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Hammer mask. Got a hammer with a mask. You can tell it's a hammer because it's wearing a mask. What is a... I mean, is it a mask that a hammer wears to look like a screwdriver? Or is it a mask that you can wear to look like MC Hammer? I like that last one. I like... I like the idea of a small child wearing a Halloween mask and some baggy, shiny pants, telling people that they're too legit to quit. I dedicate this mission to you, small child, who remembers MC Hammer.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous.
You down with VIP? Yeah, you know me.
The squad is concealed.
Okay, so we've got 12 turns. Relatively generous. By this frickin' game standards. So. Alright, we gotta get all the way up this way, gotta rescue the dude, and then get to the evac point. I like to always move my sniper first.
Got it. Moving.
Because if I encounter some aliens,
We've got hostiles.
for example, these guys, I want him to be in the best possible position so that I might be able to get a shot off. Teslamat says, I would have went with VIP. Let's kick it. It's another good one. I like it. But yeah, I want Martin to be in a good position where he might be able to get a good shot off without having to move so that he can use his sniper rifle. I really like the change they made to Grenadiers over the Heavies, where they can fire grenades after a move, because okay, yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be too close, too much of a chance that they might reveal our position before we can set up our ambush, so let's see. But let's see what else we can do. We can get Lanny. Might not be a bad idea to spread out a little and have a dude over this way. And that's high cover. That's nice. What about Liara? Yeah, let's, well, you know what? Lanny's our squatty. And... let's see... yeah, it's up to... yeah... huh... Saying Princess, it's hard to believe how far TFS has come sometimes. I remember waiting for episode 4. Yeah, man! It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. And I'll be honest, tell the truth and shame the Deidre. When the team first came together, I was skeptical about whether it would last. I mean, obviously, these guys are all my friends, and I wanted to help out. So I... let's see. Yeah, let's put, well... which way are these guys facing? It looks like... yeah, they're kind of facing each other, so no real knowing which way they're gonna patrol. So yeah, I mean, obviously I was up to join in and help them out, for as long as it lasted, but up until that point, most team projects hadn't really lasted very long. So, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to keep a team together, you know? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move Liara over here, and yeah, I don't like to bunch my dudes up, but like this, if I can help it. But theoretically, I should be able to fan back out next turn. So yeah, let's do it up like this. Ooh, they're coming closer. Nice. Okay, they did not. Oh, but oh wow! But I'm kind of stuck. Nobody can move. Liara can move. Liara can get over to here. But other than that, yeah, if anybody moves, we're gonna break cover. So, but those are both just normal dudes. They are both just normal dudes who do not, I don't think, have grenades. I'm gonna drop a hard save here, because it's something I should be doing more often. I mean, I don't know. So far, the autosave system has been real good. You know, it's been keeping enough autosaves on file. It's been doing them when I need it to. Like, anytime I've been put in a position where I want to use it, I can't say that I've ever been like, oh fuck, I have to go back too far, or anything. Alright, what's her shot like from here? Ooh, 84 and 83, very nice. And yeah, everybody else is just gonna have to take a shot from where they are. Karibo 76, 70. Yeah, weapon range. They're actually a little too close for best sniper. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Lanny's gonna have the best shot, which is good.
Overwatch.
Because we want
Eyes on the prize.
to get him some experience. So yep, let's take that first shot and then get our ambush on. Boom! Drop that fool!
Target eliminated.
Promotion earned. Beautiful. Yeah, you know you're gonna die, right? You know you're gonna die, right? That's a miss. That's okay. I got 3 Overwatches trained on you. Yep. Gone. Dead. Done.
No longer a threat.
And I'm pretty happy that Rex got that kill, too, because I really want to level him up, too, because he can get to that field medic, and that is such a nice freaking skill to be able to just toss out medkits left, right, and center, not really have to worry about conserving them as much. I really like being able to do that. Ooh. I can get Nicky Boy all the way up to full cover up here. Let's see. And yeah, there's no entrances to this building from that direction, so I shouldn't have to worry about him getting flanked. I suppose the only real concern... Let's see. I need to get to here. I suppose the only real concern is if there's dudes up in this fog of war, they might be able to, like, come closer and flank him from that direction, but if I give him proper cover, that should be a manageable threat. Let's see. I could get... Oh, no, I can't quite get Rex up there, so yeah. I'm thinking keep Martin where he is, get him into Overwatch. That's as... yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, neither Liara nor... I mean, Liara might be able to get an Overwatch shot from here, depending on where they broke to. Huh. Where is the entrance to this building? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. So yeah, I want to keep my squad together. If I had a larger squad, I might think about fanning out and getting some dudes over here, but I don't think that's the way I want to play this. Alright, let's move Liara over here, get at least one Overwatcher. Well, one more Overwatcher, because like I said, I'm gonna Overwatch with little Karibo. Let's see. Yeah, this is about as far as Rex can... Oh, wait! There's full cover up here. Yeah, let's move Rex right up here.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, get out of here, civilians. Don't need your shenanigans. Ooh. I wonder if I can hack this tower next turn. That might be nice. Alright, and then, yeah, let's double time Nicky Boy up here. I think we should be... I think we're just gonna kind of do this Overwatch leapfrog game until we see some more aliens. Because now that we got these guys up in this nice forward position... Well, actually, let's, Ooh, I could put him right back here. That... and still take an action. That might be a nice option. Let's see... Oh, there's an entrance here, too, so okay, I guess I do have to worry a little bit. Actually, I need to get into this building is what I need to do, so actually... I should probably just move him right up and then see what I can see. Well, what's gonna be the best way to do this? Yeah, I'm thinking... Actually, yeah, if I'm wanting to move in this direction... Okay, where's... Yeah, I'm thinking put him right here and see what I can see of the inside of this building before I make any further decisions. Alright, just a civvy. Just a civvy. Alright. Throw him into Overwatch. You know what, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I always... My first instinct is to always move, Overwatch, move, Overwatch, move, Overwatch. I should really do all my moves first, and then make the decision whether to Overwatch or not, now that I think about it. I think I am going to move him right here for now, because that's a nice full cover spot. Let's see if this hack
Bypassing security?
will do us any good. You know, I'm not sure whose hacking score is better. Okay. A failed hack will result in all enemies getting a defense and mobility boost. Or I could boost up his vision. Yeah, that's a bad deal. That is a bad deal. Fuck that noise. So yeah, we'll put him right here, and yeah, Overwatch. Oh, I just said, oh, I should really move everyone before Overwatching. Dummy. Oh well.
Getting it done.
All right, and then, yeah, let's move little Karibo up. There aren't any really great places to move him to. I guess right here is as good as anything.
Copy that.
Alright, still got plenty of turns. Aha! Hello, hello, hello! My alien friends. Okay, that's a miss. That's okay. That's alright.
Shot failed to connect. Advent forces sighted.
We got Char 117 up in the chat. Ooh. Come on. That's another miss. That's another miss.
Target still up.
Not what I was hoping for. But
1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
But look at this dummy. Look at this dummy. I'm gonna be able to flank him like easy peasy. Let's see what my sniper. Oh boy. But I can't do it quite yet. Let's see. Alright. So. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can move Erdnot right here, be in full cover, and have this motherfucker flanked, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing to do. Yeah, I like this. Oh, come on! Come on! That's bullshit. That is 11 kinds of bullshit and 2 kinds of crap. Alright. Well, I could move little Karibo right here and go for a pistol shot. I could... Let's see, I guess it all depends on how confident I am. Oh, God. I wish I had a ranger. I wish I had a ranger who could just rush up and slash this fool to death. This guy's in here, and I want to make sure to kind of keep him pinned down a little. But it really depends on... I mean, I guess I shouldn't worry too much about being in cover with respect to this guy, considering that he's going to be using psionics anyway. So, I mean, I might as well just roll right up on him and just take the fucking shot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Heading there now.
There we go. That's more like it.
Running dry on ammo.
Okay, alright, so... I could... Let's see. Well, I could... If I move Liara, I can move Karibo to where she's at now. And I think that should work. So yeah, let's move Liara right here.
That's affirmative.
Take another nice flankety point blankety shot here. There we go. Yeah! Because I don't fucks with sectoids.
Enemy down.
Alright. And now... Oh, he can't quite make it. That sucks. Okay, well, put him right here.
Position confirmed.
Should be able to get a pistol shot. I mean, it's 2 to 3 damage. With a perfect damage roll, I could kill him, but it's still only a 64% shot to even hit. Or, I could fragulate him. Yeah, I'm liking that option better. Let's fragulate this motherfucker. Boom. Done. Suck it. Yeah, and see, this, shit like this is why I'm saying I should probably focus on offense this playthrough, because they can't kill you if they are already dead. Alright, who can I get? Let's see, I can get Karibo, I can get Lanny, I can get... Okay, I'm thinking... Because I need to head through this way in order to... Oh, wait. Is that VIP? Oh, no. That's not the VIP. That's just a civilian. So, yeah, I need to get into this thing here. So... Put Liara right here for some covering fire. And then after that, I'm going to need to... double time some dudes around the corner. Let's see. Who can get... Yeah, to get eyes in here. And the problem with this is I don't know for sure where any potential attacks will come from. Let's see. Alright, well, I want to get Rex or... Yeah. I want to get Rex and or Little Karibo in there, because they're my best hackers, and I need to hack that door. Although I think doors are usually a pretty easy hack. Seems like they're usually, if not 100%, pretty close.
Running.
Alexa, stop. Okay, well that's the alarm that lets me know that I've gone as long as... I've gone to my usual, well, supposedly my usual endpoint of 8:30. I've been going longer than that most times. Yeah, let's move Rex in there.
Get it covered.
Alright, then let's move Lanny right here and get another Overwatch
Closing
on.
position now.
Probably won't help anything, but
On Overwatch.
won't
Fire
hurt.
getting close here.
Oh, jeez. Okay, didn't know that was gonna happen. Hopefully that didn't just... Okay, well... Nope, no, it didn't. It didn't. He still got his cover. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up this mission, though. Before moving on to the rest of my day. Let's see. Alright, let's move Erdnot right here and hack this door.
Moving to designated position.
Char117 says, I can't quite tell if this game is harder or easier than XCOM 1. I'm inclined to say harder.
Hacking in.
I mean, that might be just because I know XCOM 1 inside and out, and so I know all the tricks, I know what to prioritize. Recover a mission lead, or... Ooh, or increase this hacking stat. Yeah, let's go for that permanent hacking increase, because he is my hacker, and that would be real nice. 40% is not a great chance, but it's not bad either. Let's go for it, come on. Come on, big money, no whammy! Alright, well, whatever. Saiyan Prince says, when do you plan to stream next? Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. At least for the foreseeable future, I am on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday streaming schedule. Since Wednesdays I'm up in Phoenix. Now that, the time might change. I've been doing 7:30 a.m. my time. You can do some Google foo to try to figure out what time that is your time. But I might switch up the time. I might start doing later in the morning because if you've heard me pissing and moaning about my poor fucking arms, you know that I just joined a gym, and a lot of their classes start first thing in the morning. Okay, yeah, looks like out this way and then over this way is going to be my exit strategy here, so let's see. Oh, can I open this door? Yeah, let's open this door. See if we can get a better view of what's going on out there. Did you do it? No, no. Oh, open the door, please. There it goes. Weird. Okay, Well, I don't... You know, I just gotta kind of hope that nothing comes around from back here to buttfuck me, because it looks like right here is gonna be the spot
I'm on the move.
to be. Alright, okay, hey, look. Look at that. I was correct. But yeah, Ooh, yeah, this seems like just asking for trouble. I think I'm gonna forego taking an action this turn. Well, I mean, you know what? If I could smoke this guy right now, the sectoid cover doesn't matter, because he's gonna use psionics on me. Okay, we got Princess Daisy here. She's a civilian, she can't do anything. If Liara moves right here, can she get a shot through that little hole in the wall there? Well, even if she can't, that's not a bad spot to be. Let's try it.
Okay.
She can. Only a 35% to hit, though, so not the best there. Let's, actually, let's, hold on. Let's see what his shots are like. 96% to hit. But apparently pistols can't crit, which is too bad. And Lanny... Well, he can get right here. I don't know that he'll be able to get a shot off, although... It's worth a try. Worth a try. Ooh, he can. Well, sort of. Alright, well... Lanny's best option is this frag. Probably. Or maybe not, because the angle's just bad. Yeah. Hey, you could hit Martin? But that's not the way we want to play this. No team kills today. Alright, so you could take this shot, or I could reload. Honestly, I'm not feeling good about my chances of killing the sectoid this turn. So I'm thinking I play it safe, I reload, and then get in a position to do some damage next turn. I'm thinking, instead, I see if I can drop a flashbang out there. Oh, damn it. Can I not? Is the angle wrong? Oh, damn. Oh, wait. No, there we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, I would rather have gotten both of those fools, but if I can only get the sectoid, that's the important one. The question then is whether I can kill this guy. Because he'll be the danger if the sectoid is disoriented. And I think it's worth the try. Let's do it. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Let's see here. Hi, I'm Daisy! Let's move Daisy right here. And hunker down. Yeah, hunker down with her. Okay. And then, yeah, let's get that flashbang on. Because I don't fucks with sectoids. I don't. I don't. They want me to, I don't. There we go. Alright. So then the only question is, what's this Advent Trooper gonna do? Well, actually, I mean, the sectoid's gonna fire his weapon since he can't use psionics, and that's not the greatest thing either, but he's got that aim disadvantage, so I'm hoping that will... Uh-oh. Oh, damn, okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, thank you, RNGesus. Thank you, RNGesus. That was what we call, in the business, a calculated risk, and it paid off. Okay, they got reinforcements coming. That's not the greatest thing ever. And they are in between me and the evac zone, so I don't think... Well, you know what? Can I? No, no. Yeah, I was about to say, maybe I can just make a mad dash for it, but no, I don't think that's a good idea. What I can do... Yeah, Team Pika Flash says, good thing you got that medic. Yes, that's very true. Let's see where I can get him to, where he might be able to, help a brother out here. Well, you know what? Before we do anything else, let us smoke these fools. Because that's what's important right now. I cannot have them fucking with my shit. Next turn. That's just not good. That would be no bueno. So okay, I got some frags left that I can use. I've got... So, oh man, but I still haven't done any damage to that freaking sectoid. Huh. And little Karibo, yeah, he's used his frag. Alright, well if I leave him there, what's this? Yeah, that's not a good solution! Not a good solution! How can I accomplish everything that I need to accomplish this turn? I want to try to kill both of them. That's priority number one. If I can heal little Karibo this turn, that would be great. That would be gravy. But if that just cannot happen, then so be it. So you know what? Well, I was about to say, I'll just move him right there and just take the frickin' shot, but I wanna leave open the option of using frags if necessary. on that sectoid because he might be a tough nut to crack. Ah, but what I could do is move him, yeah, right here. That would put him in cover with respect to the reinforcements out there, and give him a nice, easy flanking shot with his pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There we go, yeah, fire pistol on his ass. Boom! Done. Okay, so he should be safe right there. But I still need to get rid of this fucktard. It should be doable. Should be doable, but I don't think even if I hit him with a grenade, I don't think that that will knock out that cover. I mean, I suppose even if I only injure him this turn, his disorientation will go away. He'll use psionics to either res his friend or mind control somebody, but I should still be able to kill him next turn. If I play this right. But man, he is in such a good position back there. And yeah, I don't think there's any chance for McCrogan to get a shot at him. So yeah, it's like a 31% from there, 35%. It would be just like the luckiest frickin' shot. Alright, well, let's move Liara up here. Let's see, yeah, it's still only a 41%. Let's move Lanny. Yeah, there's just not any good place to move Lanny. I mean, I suppose I could stick him right there. He'll be technically out of cover, but who cares? He's going to be using psionics anyway. And that might be a slightly more clear shot, so let's do that. Still only 35% to hit, so okay. Let's... Alright. Let's drop a frag. And see if we might not get lucky and bring his cover down.
Get ready for a surprise.
Okay, that did remove his cover. Good. So now he's flanked. Lanny. Okay, that's better. Come on, RNGesus. Yes! Okay, okay. Now we're in better shape. Alright, let's get her in that tall cover. Actually, yeah, better to have her in a more forward position. So let's get her in that tall cover, and... because, yeah, that'll get her closer to the evac point. So let's hunker her down. Between the tall cover and everything else, that should still be a good position for her. Unfortunately... I'm fairly... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, he can come around this way. So, yeah. Okay, so I can put him right here.
Moving to position.
And heal. Gremlin heal. Little Karibo. Alright.
Give him a heal.
Saiyan Prince 619 says, you ever think when the time comes to make emotes, you might make a nail gun emote? I am crap when it comes to anything like graphic design or art related. So if somebody wanted to make that, that'd be awesome. I don't think it would turn out cool if I made it. God, I've been sitting in this chair too long. My back's starting to kill. Okay. Okay, so alright, no... Okay, yes. I am liking this! I am liking this! They just have regular troopers and not assholes who can wreck my shit. That's my song about how much I like this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you had a fun time listening to it. You know, my new album, Fucking Up My Shit, is gonna be... okay, we have fun here. Let's see. Alright, well I can get him into here, which is gonna be full cover. I mean, yeah, can't quite just double time it to the evac point, unfortunately. So yeah, let's move him right here. Because then I can move somebody up to where he was. Yeah.
Moving.
Like, it's probably not as good a position as he was in, but... Okay, we got a 62, 36, 36... Okay. Well, that makes that an easy decision. Well, does it, though? Let's think, because, yeah, nobody else is going to be able to make it up there except for little Karibo, who is going to be restricted to pistols
Moving to designated
after
coordinates.
moving. Okay, but it's an 87 to hit anyway. That's not a bad thing. Nicky Boy still has his grenade. He might be able to hit something with that. But meanwhile, we gotta get Daisy. Yeah, let's just stick her right in the corner right there. I think she should be safe there. But yeah, we need to get her out of there. Alright. Let's put Lanny
Moving to designated coordinates.
in that high cover. Let's just... You know what? He actually doesn't have a terrible shot. It's a coin flip. But let's see... Okay, that front guy is in frag range. So yeah, let's take his ass out. Get that guaranteed kill. Boom! Okay. And then... I can move her up to right there. I'm thinking that probably doesn't give her the greatest shot in the world, but...
Confirmed.
You know, you do what you can with what you have. Yeah, that's a 37. That's a 38 or a 36. He's got 55 or 55. Okay, well. Alright, let's take her shot first, because she's only got the one. Let's hope for some, Hey! And you know what? Sometimes you get lucky. It's true.
Hostile neutralized.
Sometimes, if you're nice to RNGesus, RNGesus will be nice to you. Alright, let's take the shot with... Yeah, he's got the better shot, and it's a pistol shot, meaning it doesn't use ammo. Hey, look at that! Look at that! That's beautiful.
Taken care of.
Alright! Alright! I love it. So let's see. I could either reload with him, or I could get that much closer to the evac point. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's take the full cover, just in case. Because, yeah, I'm hoping next turn I could just bust everybody's ass to that evac point and just get the hell out of here.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on
Yeah.
high-speed
Okay,
approach.
can't
Your
quite
window
get to the
for
evac
extraction
point
is
with all of
closing.
them. But let's get everybody out who can get out.
Moving draft twice.
Get Rex out there. Cato Star 4 says, "Who is RNGesus?" Anybody care to explain that one, or should I? RNGesus is the son of Gamblor. He is the lord and master of all random dice rolls. Alright.
Good to go.
Alright, let's see. Okay, move her there, she'll be in cover and she'll be able to sprint to the exit next turn. And, yeah, let's put her right there, I guess. Okay, I should have this on lockdown. Oh, fuck, I forgot Lanny's all the way back there. Okay, let's just put him right here, I guess.
Move!
But yeah. Should be able to wrap this mission up next turn. Oh, yeah, I forgot there was loot to collect back there. That's okay. That's okay. Because I don't need to be fucking
Moving on
around
target location.
with loot right now. I don't need to be taking any risks. I need to just be getting the fuck out of here. Alright, shadowy broker.
Double time.
Evac. Evac.
I'm out of here.
Alright, let's get her in here. Alright, got Princess Daisy. Evac. Evac.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Hells yes.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Move my dude Lanny. Evac. Evac.
Gone.
And there you go.
Mission accomplished.
There you go. Operation Hammer Mask complete. MC Hammer would be proud of us today, gentlemen. God rest his funky, funky soul. Look at that. New record on successful shot percentage. 88%. RNGesus smiled on us today, folks, as did his glorious father Gamblor. All right, let's see if we got any promotions to give out. All right, sometimes things go right.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander.
Okay, well, Lanny gets to choose his class. Another Grenadier. All right. I would really like another Ranger, but I guess we're going to have to wait on that. All right, we got Princess Daisy up in here doing science.
Outstanding job leading the resistance.
We got 109 intel.
Commander, the ongoing
Ooh.
combat can shake up even the best of us.
All right, little Karibo's shaken, but you know what?
I'm sure they'll recover in time.
The way to heal being shaken is to be in a successful mission and stay healthy. That should be doable. That should be doable because he's a sniper, and we should be able to keep him back away from the shit. We got Dr. Princess Daisy. We're low on supplies. Yeah, we know that.
Thank you for
Okay.
sending additional support staff.
Let's drop a hard save, and let's call it for the moment. For the day, in fact. But I shall see you all dark and early. Probably not quite as dark and early tomorrow. And certainly not for as long of a stream, because damn, we've been going for 3 hours here. But what the hell, I woke up early. Why not? Take it easy, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.